Pop the top, it's time for the video to drop. And today, I'm bringing you guys episode 2 of that AEW Fight Forever universe mode. It is May of week 1. It is also Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for the show you've been waiting on. It's time for Rampage. But we got to take a look at these rankings because after our first episode of Dynamite, we have 2 new champions. Nyla Rose is the new AEW Women's World Champion, and Malachi Black is the new TNT Champion. Let's go ahead and take a look at the news. In the RJ City Times, Black and Rose win big. On AEW Dynamite, Malachi Black won his first ever singles championship in All Elite Wrestling. The leader of the House of Black defeated Luchasaurus to become the new champion after a hard-fought match. Meanwhile, Nyla Rose defeated 3 other women to become the new AEW Women's World Champion. Not without some controversy, though, as Hikaru Shida also had a pair of shoulders pinned to the mat. Was Shida robbed? Let us know down in the comments section below. But before we get to the match cards for this week on Rampage, did you know we're actually very close to hitting 100,000 subs on the channel? If you're not subbed already, go and hit that subscribe button today. But let's go ahead and jump right on into the match cards, as we're going to be kicking things off with a tag team match where the winners of this opening contest will meet the Lucha Brothers for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. We got the Young Bucks going up against the Jericho Appreciation Society. In our second match of the evening, we got the Mad King. We got Eddie Kingston going up against Hangman Adam Page, and that's going to be a knockout slugfest. But in the main event of the evening, we have the TBS Championship on the line as Kris Statlander defends her championship against Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa, who earned this title shot on Dynamite in episode 1 by defeating Ruby Soho. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in to the Young Bucks versus the Jericho Appreciation Society. The Young Bucks look to reclaim the AEW World Tag Team Championships, but can they do it is the question. Wait a minute, Chris Jericho is out here by himself? What's going on here? Young Bucks, you talked a really big game on Dynamite. Inviting Sammy and I to your little super kick party, like we'd ever go to a Young Bucks party. But since you guys are just handing out invitations to a party, I figured I'd invite the newest member of the J.A.S. to join us. What? You thought you'd be facing me tonight, Bucks? The name on the marquee always read the Young Bucks versus the J.A.S. It just never said what members of the J.A.S. would be in the match. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Hit our music. I beg your pardon, Lance Archer is now a part of the Jericho Appreciation Society? What? Chris Jericho has scammed us all, and Lance Archer has blindsided the Young Bucks as the newest member of the Jericho Appreciation Society. We thought that tonight it was going to be the Young Bucks going up against Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho, but this dynamic has completely changed how this matchup could go. The Young Bucks were not expecting the Murder Hawk monster in Lance Archer. This is a deadly, and I mean deadly, competitor. This is somebody who can absolutely run through a damn train. Sammy Guevara now legal. It's a very interesting dynamic between these two as well. You got somebody who, let's call a spade, a much bigger competitor in Lance Archer. Meanwhile, Sammy Guevara, much more of a high flyer. I feel like that dynamic of a tag team always seems to work well, but you're going up against the Young Bucks, a tag team that may very well be one of the greatest of all time. Oh my goodness, Sammy Guevara had Nick Jackson scouted right there. Nice elbow to the top of the crown. Going to lift Nick Jackson to his feet now. Does just that. Uh-oh, Nick Jackson though countering. Big knee to the gut. Meanwhile, Lance Archer shoving Matt Jackson away. Oh, went for a rolling savate, did Nick Jackson. But it's just Lance Archer's big brooding ability, if you will, to not go down on those strikes. Oh, he's back to his feet. Oh, going low is Nick Jackson to evade Lance Archer. Very smart maneuver, but how long can you go until Lance Archer decides playtime is indeed over? This is a very, very interesting matchup now that Lance Archer has replaced Chris Jericho. Going for the cover. One. Only a count of one there. Lance Archer now going to lift up Nick Jackson. Counter, though, by Nick Jackson. Sammy Guevara taking down Matt Jackson. The Jericho Appreciation Society have been dominating out early in the early goings of this one. Able to get another one count on Nick Jackson, though, before Matt Jackson made the save. Uh-oh. Young Bucks have Lance Archer a little isolated here. Back suplex from Matt Jackson connects. Nick Jackson going to lift up Sammy Guevara. Guevara countering, though, only to roll to the outside. Nick Jackson. Oh, look at that, though. Lance Archer on instinct, rolling to the outside of the ring, only to get back in and catch a huge chop there from Nick Jackson. Nick Jackson backing Lance Archer up into the ropes. Knee to the gut connects. Moves him back. Over to the apron he goes. Slingshot. Big old destroyer. That was crazy. Nick Jackson with a super kick. Oh my goodness. The super kick party is in order. But Sammy Guevara was able to break it up, making the save for his team here. Matt Jackson with a sliced bread, baby. Oh, Sammy dropping Nick Jackson now. Only to lift him up, maybe setting him up here for Lance Archer, who's getting to his feet. Ooh, huge forearm there. Clubbing shot, sending him to the outside. Lance Archer charging in. Oh my God. Nick Jackson able to take his feet out from under him. Archer with a huge forearm to the back now. Gonna drag Nick Jackson to the middle of the ring. Oh my God. Just a huge kick to the crown, but Nick Jackson recovers with one of his own. A nice spinning roundhouse kick there. Lifting Lance Archer back to his feet. Gonna whip him off into the corner. Nick charging in with a drop kick. Stop it. Look at Chris Boschneck. Look like an ostrich. Uh-oh. Huge chop there. Nick Jackson gonna drag Lance Archer near his side of the ring and connects with a super kick. Uh-oh, going for the cover. Matt Jackson in the ring. Oh, but Sammy Guevara using a bit of speed there. Able to get to the pin before Matt Jackson can stop him. Nick Jackson, though, going up and underneath. Back suplex, driving Lance Archer down. Sammy Guevara trying to grab him. Uh-oh. Big tope, but nobody was home as Lance Archer was able to roll out of the way, just stepping on the skull of Nick Jackson. Lance Archer throwing one Jackson into another. Oh, my God. And then now rolls Nick Jackson into the ring. Uh-oh, what could he be looking for here? He had Matt Jackson locked up. He won't let him out. Uh-oh. Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson both rolling their opponents into the ring. Things are breaking down in this one. Oh, going underneath does Matt Jackson. He's going to catch Sammy Guevara now. Turning him around, got him in a waist lock. Oh, and drives the elbow into the head. I don't care if you're appreciating Chris Jericho or not. You're in the ring with the goddamn Young Bucks. They are one of the greatest tag teams in all of history. But Sammy Guevara looking to show that he is no slouch in that ring either. Playing a bit of a protector role, if you will, in this one. Able to break up a lot of pinfall attempts. Wait, Guevara in the ring now. Only to get back out. Nick Jackson, little evasion there, but no. Archer still standing tall. Nick Jackson now, big forearm there. Super kick! How many super kicks will it take to put Lance Archer down? Matt Jackson charging in, no! Sammy Guevara once again able to break things up. Sliced bread connects from Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson going underneath. He's got him locked up. Oh, big strikes there from Nick Jackson. This has been an absolute war. The Young Bucks were unprepared for Lance Archer, but that just goes to show how damn good they are as a tag team. Uh-oh. Shoving Lance back now into the ropes. No, Archer was able to break free just for a moment, only for Nick Jackson to continue. Uh-oh. Moving him back. Going up on a Tuesday. Slingshot destroyer. And Lance Archer on instinct rolls to the outside. The lights at the Motel 6 are off. Nobody's home, I can promise you. Uh-oh. Archer now whipping him off into the corner. Charging in. Big clothesline in the corner. Tagging out Sammy Guevara, the freshest of the two. Now legal. Uh-oh. Double team. Big suplex there to Nick Jackson. Sammy Guevara, the freshest, I believe, of every man in this match. I mean, Matt Jackson, let's call a spade, also pretty fresh for his team, but they're isolating Nick Jackson right now. They are doing exactly what they need to do. The Jericho Appreciation Society are working like a well-oiled unit, and I believe this is the first time the Texas natives have ever teamed up. Uh-oh. Nick Jackson, big strike there. Super kick party! Welcome, Sammy Guevara going for the cover. Matt Jackson charging in. Oh, no. Lance Archer just a little bit too much of a murder hawk there to be able to break up the pin. Drop kick sends him to the outside. Big rolling elbow to the back of the head of Sammy Guevara. Nick Jackson going for the cover. This could be it. 1, 2. No. Sammy was able to get the shoulder up. Nick Jackson looking to turn his attention, I believe, over to Lance Archer for just a moment, but deciding to go back towards Sammy. Meanwhile, the Locomotive Express named Matt Jackson was in. Uh-oh. Sammy Guevara pulls him up, and he's doing a couple of workouts. A little squat here, a little squat there before he drops him down with a Samoan drop. And Sammy Guevara, uh-oh. What could he be looking for here? Going behind. No, Matt Jackson able to catch him, able to drop him as well. Matt Jackson and Sammy Guevara, the two freshest of the men in this one. Lifting him up to his feet does Nick Jackson. Oh, but it's Matt Jackson now going for another locomotive. And Sammy Guevara to the apron and going to the outside, cutting off a little bit of distance there until Lance Archer could get back to his feet. Very smart maneuver there by Sammy Guevara as he connects with an enziguri. Matt Jackson rolling to the outside, back into the ring, only for Sammy Guevara to catch him and bring him to his side of the ring. Cutting off the ring, tag team wrestling at its finest. Uh-oh. What could Sammy Guevara be looking for here? Nick Jackson legal, going after Matt Jackson. Wait a minute, go to hell! He sent that man straight to hell, and now Nick Jackson sent straight to hell! Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. The Jericho Appreciation Society has just scammed the whole entire tag team division. Oh my God. Nyla, you know that ending was bullshit. I had Britt pinned at the same time. If you were a real champion, you'd defend the championship against me after that. Don't you want to avenge your loss from before? Remember, the loss where I beat you for the AEW Women's World Championship? Are you a coward or are you a champion? Tell me, Nyla. I want an answer on Dynamite. You already know this is going to be a hard-hitting match as the Mad King, Eddie Kingston, makes his way down to the ring. Hangman Adam Page, a former AEW World Champion. Can he defeat the Mad King here tonight? And here we go. Eddie Kingston charging Hangman Adam Page out the gate with a double leg takedown. But Hangman Adam Page battling back now with a nice couple of strikes back to back. Both men locking up now, knuckle lock only for Eddie Kingston to go around with a wrist lock, if you will. Oh my goodness, big strikes there from Hangman Adam Page. And Adam Page gonna lift him up and drive him down with a basic, if you will, power bomb. Uh-oh. Oh my God, just gonna drop an elbow on the top of his dome like that, does Hangman Adam Page. Uh-oh, Hangman with a backdrop, and it connects, dropping Eddie Kingston down to the mat. Very interesting matchup with these two, as I feel they are both very, very evenly matched in that ring. They both can knock you out with any single strike that they throw, and it's going to be very interesting to see who walks away from this one as your winner. Oh, Hangman Adam Page with a knee to the gut there. That drops Hangman. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me, that drops Eddie Kingston. Hangman now going to lift Kingston to his feet. Has him locked up and lifted him all the way up for a Death Valley driver. Dropping Kingston on the stack of dimes he likes to call a neck. Only to connect with a bunch of forearms. Oh, he went for that rolling elbow, but it was Kingston who was able to dodge it. Back and forth action these two go with. Huge chop there to the chest. And now he's whipping him into the corner, does Kingston. The Mad King with another chop in the corner. And another chop in the corner. Lighting up Hangman Adam Page's chest like a damn Christmas tree in this one. He has the Bulldog choke locked in, but Hangman ain't gonna tap out so easily. This Cowboy's looking to ride off into the sunset with a victory tonight. Oh my goodness, driving those clubbing blows does Eddie Kingston, followed suit with a lariat. Oh, moving out the way does Adam Page though. Page gets shoved off by Kingston. Momentum moving all about in this one, back and forth. Very, very even, as we knew it was gonna be going into this one. Turning him around does Eddie Kingston before driving a forearm into the lower back of Hangman Adam Page. Oh, low leg kick there by Page though. He's going to grab Eddie Kingston and lariats him to the outside. Oh, my goodness. Adam Page now. Oh, I think he's trying for a little baseball slide, maybe trying to keep him at bay, but it's Eddie Kingston who gets back into the ring. Moving towards him. Oh, here we go. Snapmare from Eddie Kingston, only to drive that arm into the back of the head of Hangman Adam Page. But Adam Page once again bringing him up to the ropes and guillotines him on the top rope. Oh my goodness. These two are giving it their all, as we know they would. Adam Page with the knees to the gut of Eddie Kingston. What could he be looking for here? He has Kingston on his feet. Gonna whip him towards the ropes. Pop up power bomb on the Mad King. And Hangman Adam Page could be looking for it. Oh, he's got him against the ropes. Oh, knee to the gut. Moves him out the way. To the apron he goes. Buckshot lariat connects. That's gotta be it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Kingston, thanks for playing. But tonight was about Hangman Adam Page making the first step in his rise back to the AEW World Championship. Congratulations to Hangman. In the next episode of the AEW Universe Mode, we head back to Dynamite for May Week 2. We're kicking things off. CM Punk will be in action as he battles Scorpio Sky. The vacant FTW Championship will then be on the line as Ricky Starks battles Taz's hand-picked opponent, the former TBS champion, Jade Cargill. After that, Anna Jay will be heading one-on-one action going up against Yuka Sakazaki. Following that, Bryan Danielson will have his Blackpool Combat Club partner Jon Moxley in his corner as he battles Darby Allin, who will have Sting in his corner. And in the main event of the evening, the AEW World Tag Team Championships are on the line as the Lucha Brothers battle the Jericho Appreciation Society members Lance Archer and Sammy Guevara. All of that and much more on the next episode of the AEW Universe Mode. Before we hop into the main event, it is time to go back and recap what's already happened here on the show already. We kicked things off with the Young Bucks battling the Jericho Appreciation Society, and shockingly enough, the Young Bucks have lost to the Jericho Appreciation Society, but not Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. Chris Jericho scammed us all and decided to debut a new member to his group in the form of Lance Archer. So next week on Dynamite, it will be Pentagon and Rey Fenix going up against the Jericho Appreciation Society for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. But in our second match of the evening, we had a hard-fought battle between Hangman Adam Page and the Mad King Eddie Kingston. But it was Hangman who brought a little bit of that cowboy shiznit to the party and was able to defeat the Mad King. I wonder what's next for Adam Page, but enough time for talking. It's time for your main event as the TBS Championship is on the line with Kris Statlander defending against Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa looking to win some gold here tonight as the TBS Championship is on the line. Kris Statlander looking to make a title defense, though, here in our main event of the evening. Wait for it. Boop. And here we go. Kris Statlander and Thunder Rosa. Oh, my goodness, went for a chop, but Thunder Rosa was able to counter it right away. Oh, big strikes there from Thunder Rosa. This is going to be a very interesting one, as I feel these two are just like in our last match, very evenly matched. Drop down, and Statlander drops Thunder Rosa down on her back. Oh, my goodness, those strikes from Statlander are vicious. Whipping Statlander off into the ropes as Thunder Rosa. Remember, Thunder Rosa defeated Ruby Soho in dominating fashion, might I add, on Dynamite to earn this title shot. Big headbutt from Thunder Rosa. Only her second match back from injury. Remember the words that Kris Statlander had for Thunder Rosa as well on Dynamite, saying, I know what it's like to come back from injury, but trust me, you will not make a name off of me. Statlander not wanting to relinquish that TBS Championship in this defense here tonight. She's looking to be a long-running champion, just as the former champion, the first ever TBS champion, Jade Cargill was. Whipping off the Statlander. Oh, look at that. Thunder Rosa was able to evade. Oh, my goodness. Oh, big forearms there. Whipping her off, does Statlander. Big back elbow connects. Uh-oh. What could Stat be looking for? Oh, no. Thunder Rosa able to go into a lucha roll, only to go into a back switch. Turning her around. What could she be looking for? Whipping off Statlander now. And hits a nice arm drag there. Very equally matched, as we knew it would be. Big time John Woo style drop kick from Kris Statlander. Oh my God. Statlander now going to throw Thunder Rosa to the outside. Look at this. Where is Stat going? What is Stat doing? Oh, I think she was trying to change a little bit of direction, but Thunder Rosa a little too quick and letting her know about it. Oh, big forearm there. Thunder Rosa now going behind. Back stabber connects. Imagine if Thunder Rosa could put her down for that TBS Championship in our main event tonight. That would be absolutely huge. Oh my God, what an uppercut from Kris Statlander. Big John Woo yet again, sending her down. Oh, but it's Thunder Rosa who was able to catch her sleeping. Here we go. Both women back to their feet. Oh, huge chop. Big forearm. These strikes are vicious. Followed it up with a nice discus line there. Oh, Statlander lifting her all the way up, only to hit her with a vertical suplex. Pulling her back to her feet now. And moves her out the way. Big time axe kick from Statlander connects. Drives down the double axe handles right after. Grabbing at those arms. Oh, she has the arms. She has an arm lock applied, an arm bar. Could she tap out Thunder Rosa? No, Thunder Rosa not going to give up that easily, well, especially when the championship is on the line. She's going to have to pass out before she's willing to tap out. Oh, going behind is Thunder Rosa, whipping her off now. That was a nutty way to get into the arm drag from Thunder Rosa. Just when you think one has the momentum, the other one takes it right back as a huge uppercut from Statlander connects. Statlander now throwing Thunder Rosa into the corner. Oh, what could she be looking for here? Moving her out the way. Tornado DDT. And Statlander going to the top now. Oh, big time clothesline off the top. lifting her up to her feet. You hear the crowd behind Kris Statlander. Oh my God, these strikes. But it was Thunder Rosa who did not go down. Oh, no. Electric chair drop. Oh, and you know what's next. You know what's next. The Big Bang Theory connects. That's gotta be it. And she's going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And still your TBS champion, Kris Statlander, the galaxy's greatest alien. Big congratulations to Kris Statlander on retaining her TBS Championship in the main event of this episode of the Universe Mode. Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite moment was, and let me know what you're looking forward to on Dynamite. But as always and forever, take it easy though, guys. Peace!